Hello, hello. Are we live? We should be live. We're live. Hello, hello. It's Carlton from the Pharmacy Seeds Network. Getting ready to do the Sunday night all natural net. I have my son Jeremy with me here tonight, hanging out. Good to see him. So we're going to jump right into the net quick here because I'm running a little late. This is KD2 net control for the Sunday night all natural net. The Sunday night all natural net is a net hosted and sponsored by the Overlook Mountain Amateur Radio Club here on the Omark 805 repeater at 146.805 megahertz and 103.5 PL tone. This net can be broken for emergency or priority traffic, so don't hold back in an emergency. Without further ado, this is KD2 looking for check-ins. If anybody shows up tonight, we didn't do any emails today. Got some people in the chat. Hello, hello. I'm so used to chatting to text. No check-ins heard at this time. We'll try back again in a few minutes. This is KD2 net control. Yeah, it was a good trip. About, what did we do the trip back? 5.5 hours?
Yeah. With running out of gas.
Yeah. We flamed out over Utica. Came off exit 31 and ran out of gas at the toll booth. Get this, at the toll booth, and we go to push the car off, and one of the cars behind us comes up and offers to go get gas for us. Won't let us pay him for it. Yep. Gives us gas. And we're off and running again in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. One time flat, the quickest turnaround ever. Fucking burn out like that.
You can't have a better failure.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. This is KD2 net control for the Sunday night all things natural net. If there are any check-ins, please call now. Might be a quiet night tonight. The net recognizes KD2 QQV. Don, how are you tonight?
Okay, I was just sitting here. I was watching the conversation with Gene Hackman. Pretty good movie.
Okay, what movie is that?
The Conversation.
No, I can't. Black Tree. I don't think I've ever seen that. Have you seen that?
No.
The Conversation?
No.
Yeah, I never saw it either. That's why I'm watching it.
Sounds good. Yeah, no, I've never seen it, but sounds interesting. What else is going on with you today?
I was out a little bit today. It was a beautiful day today, Sunday. Went by the airport, and there was a lot of flying going on today.
Sunday at the airport, for sure.
I think I might have saw the last aircraft land for the evening at around 6 o'clock tonight here in Ellenville.
Oh, very nice. That's right. You have that small Ellenville airport there. Are they still flying gliders and that sort of stuff out of there? And I forget what else they fly out of there.
No, that's
Horseboro.
that might be Wurtsboro Airport that does all that.
Right. It is Horseboro. Ellenville is what, I'm not sure what the size of that airport is, but interesting, cool. Yeah, I remember Sunday afternoons when I grew up with my parents. We lived right across from the Sky Park Airport in Red Hook, and I remember watching all the planes take off, and I used to go over and hang out with the flight instructors, and they'd take me up in the plane sometimes. Good memories.
Yeah, sometimes they hold events in the summertime, which is pretty neat. I remember being at one of them. Dogs, police geese dogs. One guy did a loop in the sky, you know, so it was pretty amazing.
Very good, very good. Actually, a friend of mine here comes on the repeater sometimes, is KB2SBT Matt. He was an airline pilot back in the day, and he's since moved back in this area, and he goes down to the Rhinebeck Aerodrome, and he's got his own aircraft, and he does some pretty cool acrobatic stuff. He's on YouTube if you cross his call over to his name.
Okay, I'll
Don't want to
check
blow
it
him
out.
up.
Other than that, just having a, you know, relaxing evening, I guess. Got all the radio equipment going now.
Very good, very good. Yeah, I can hear some sort of something in the background. Awesome. Well, let's see if there's any further check-ins now. This is KD2IN, Net Control for the Hudson Valley Farmers and Gardeners Net. If there are any further check-ins, please call now. Sunday night, all things natural net. Just let me switch that over here.
One thing at a time, one thing at a time.
Nothing heard at this time, so I don't know. What else is going on, Don? Anything good?
No. Now, what's the name? Is there a name for this net? It's just called the Sunday Night Net?
It's officially the Sunday night, all things natural net now.
Oh, all things natural. Yes. Yes, I believe in that very much. We can talk about all that synthetic and all these additives that they're putting into, it's almost like it's very processed. It's almost like not even food. You gotta eat like real, like if you're gonna eat meat, you gotta be real beef, real meat. A lot of this frozen, I don't know if it's, but some of this frozen stuff, I don't know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. This factory farming thing, and then all the chemicals involved in those processes and in the feed for those animals doesn't make the same quality food that a properly pasture-raised animal does. I hear what you're saying. Yeah, there's so many hazards in our food supply for sure.
Yeah, there's only one frozen dinner I'll eat. That's the Swanson Chicken Select.
Shout out to Swanson Chicken Select.
Chicken Select. Because they taste the closest to fried chicken or takeout fried chicken that you can come to, like, good fried chicken. It seems to be all white meat. You may get a leg in there.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, and we got a comment from the YouTube stream here, steroids and red dyes as well, which, it just goes on and on. It's you really got to read the labels, and then you have to really understand what you're looking at in the label. A lot of things are, named in clever and creative ways, we'll say.
No, they use carbon monoxide.
Yeah, it's all this imitation stuff, like,
Probably.
imitation cheese, imitation milk, whatever. But it's something, I tell you. The computer while I was programming. Well, I wasn't programming. I was going over my scanner, making sure it was working correctly.
Thanks, Kiki. Okay, is it?
A2QQV. It seems to be working. It seems to be working on the website too. But for some reason, when you press the play button on the web page, there's a little bar there that has the player, and you click the starts moving, before it starts streaming.
Okay, what are you streaming exactly?
I got my scanner connected to my computer, and I'm using my ProScan software.
Okay.
And it's got a built-in web server, and you can access it if you go to my site. You can see how it works.
Okay, like it's an SDR.
Well, the scanner ain't the SD.
You're converting to an
Yeah.
SDR.
Yeah, we were able to manipulate a program and to get it where it would read all the functions in the radio and everything like that, and put it in a graphical output on the screen.
Okay.
It scans and everything. And then if you put a password in, you can actually control it from the website.
Gotcha. Yeah, I got you now. And did you want to share the website, or are you keeping that private?
No, it's my website. It's kd2qqb.ddns.net.
All right, let me just try that real quick here while I go through and see if there's any further checkings. This is KD2IIN Net Control for the Hudson Valley Farmers and Gardeners Net. No, the Sunday Night All Things Natural Net. I'll get that right eventually. If there are any further check-ins, please call now. Okay, there's his site. Very sweet. If that was the station, please try again. We didn't get you.
I think that might have been me. I clicked the mic by mistake. Yeah, kd2qqb.ddns.net. And you'll see a link there in the right that says a scanner, and you click that, and then you can see. And then let me know if you can hear any sound, because I got a friend that he's mad because I had it down for a while.
He's mad.
And he was so angry at me that I took it down, because for some reason he loves listening to my scanner, on his phone, on his computer, whatever. So, anyway, he claims that he can't hear the sound or something.
Oh, it's live. Well, let me just try here once now, and I'll see if I can pick up your stream. Is there any audio coming through right now?
Yeah, there should be audio. Hold on, you hear it now? Hold on, something's gonna come through. Give it time.
There we go.
Did the seconds start counting away when you click play?
Yes, they did, and I just got the audio came through on that EMS fire call. So, all right, very cool. Well, I shared it on the YouTube live stream chat here too, so other people can check it out too. So that's very cool, Don. Nice work, and your website's nice.
Yeah, there was something I put together. I got, just to throw up there. It was all free. It's all free. You know what I mean? I'm not paying. The only thing I'm paying is for my internet connection.
I know just exactly what you mean about all free and open source.
Yeah, well, I don't get a lot of traffic anyway, you know. But the search engines do come by, because if you put KD2QQB in a search engine, a whole list of everything that I've done on the internet comes up.
Yep, I know what you mean. I have that with KD2IIN also. I know exactly what you mean. Well, that's a pretty cool scanner setup, and hopefully your page will get some more traffic now that some more people know about it. Let's just roll back and see if there's any further check-ins. This is KD2IIN Net Control for the Sunday Night All Things Natural Net. Got it right in the third time. If there are any further check-ins, please call now.
Good times gone?
That's what I can say. Alrighty, no further check-ins tonight. Looks like we're still solo. Well, that's very cool, the scanner, Don. What are you working on? Any new projects?
Yeah, I have a project to work on. No, I've been wanting to work on a project, but I just don't have, you know, right now the money to buy a project to, you know, make.
Here's the link, sorry. Gotcha. Waiting for the next one to kind of come along. I understand.
Yeah, you know, I gotta save my money a little bit, but then I end up spending it. And, you know, if I'm gonna do it, it's gotta be done
Everybody knows that problem.
when I have the money, and not wait until I hardly have any money left, you know, because, I'm not getting any extra income. Well, maybe now and then my family will help me out with a few dollars. But that's about it, you know.
Yep. I totally understand. Well, cool. You've made excellent progress. Given your financial constraints. Hey, Chris, what's going on? Chris, this is my son. Check out Homesteading the Hard Way at some point.
Yeah, so what do you think of this warm weather?
I'm loving it. How about you? Are you ready for spring yet?
Well, yeah, but I mean, you know, in a time, I mean, I hate to see what kind of a summer we're going to have if, if it gets any warmer.
110 is fine with me.
I'm buying a new air conditioner if that's the case this year.
Why, we look
That I
alike?
will do. Because I think the one I got right now on the floor is
Yeah,
shot.
Country Homestead Preacher.
This thing runs 24/7 when the temperature in where I'm at stays that gets above a certain degree, because you just couldn't live here. You couldn't live in here. It just gets too hot without the AC. So that AC comes in handy, and then I have to block my window to prevent the sunlight from coming in. But I stay nice and cool.
I'm good, Country Homestead Preacher. How are you? This is KD2IIN Net Control with the Sunday Night All Things Natural Net. I know exactly what you mean. The last place I lived in, you just cook all summer long. It was just nearly impossible to stay cool. I ended up spending most of my time outside in the summer. I hope you get a new, more efficient air conditioner. Those new ones are a whole world different from the old ones, let me tell you.
Yeah, I think the one I have is an old one for sure. It operates like one, it looks like one, and all I'm seeing is my electric. But thank God, considering for running the air conditioner non-stop from, say, May or the end of May or June, when it gets up into the 70s, 80s, then, that runs constantly until the cold snap comes.
For sure. Yeah. So the temperature climbs slowly, and the electric bill climbs rapidly, right?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. But there is a limit, I guess, on the electricity that it's using. Because I think I ran this thing non-stop basically last summer, and the bill was not over $100.
I think you're making out good. Those things are usually power hogs, so I'm glad you're at least not having to bleed money for cooling. Hey, I think you have a little bit of a loose connection there. Maybe every once in a while on your signal you break up a little bit. It sounds like a loose antenna connection, maybe. What I'll do is give you a chance to check on that, and I'll see if there's any further check-ins. This is KD2IIN Net Control for the Sunday Night All Things Natural Net. For any further check-ins, please call now. No further check-ins recognized at this time. All right, back to you, Don. How are you making out with that? Are you checking that connection?
Well, I checked all my connections. I got a high SWR. Hold on. I have to find out what happened.
You too. Got your preacher? Actually, it seemed a little bit cleaner there, so maybe you got it. Maybe it's just one of those things where if you wiggle it the wrong way, it like goes off on you. That's what most antenna connection issues are. Just that little tiny.
Sounds like a fun hobby.
It is.
I definitely got a high
Those are
SWR.
diagnostics. Okay, maybe you better check that out. Case in Raleigh. Okay. Right there were cases in New York City too.
I don't know. Hold on. Let me check the connection here.
Some in Toronto.
Have the mic.
Toronto too.
Make sure there's nothing
Toronto.
loose in the wire. Yeah, this is... Okay, I gotta check the antenna end. Hold on.
All right, no worries. We'll hang out. Take your time. Be careful. KD2IIN. Yeah, it builds your diagnostic skills pretty quick.
Figure out how to wiggle it right.
Yep. So what's going on with you, Chris? What are you up to? Do you get your potatoes coming up yet, or not yet? Yeah, it's another hype one, right, Chris? If that was you, Don, there was a little bit of static in your signal, and I did not hear any audio from you. Won't be up for weeks. Your soil's still cold down there? Geeky, you're in Florida. You're cheating. Well, that's awesome. I was envious the last time I watched your video, seeing all that green. It's coming all right, Country Preacher. I'm not sure how much stuff I'm going to grow this year. I think I'm going to scale down a little bit more and try and focus on some other things. But I'm starting to think about it.
Okay, you lowered very much nicely. Okay, let me get back to where I was.
Okay, well, you sound pretty clean there. Did you say you got SWR straightened out? Tomatoes ripening. Oh. You
Oh yeah, I run an SWR power meter and power wattage I said I was in the, my needle was, SWR of 3.
Oh.
That's where it was when I was transmitting before.
Okay, yeah, that's way high. Yeah, 1.2 is fine. Yeah, can't have that. That's you'd burn out a radio pretty quick with that, or just knock it out.
Yeah, well, I heard a hum. You know what I mean? Coming through, I guess the radio that I have. Usually it don't hum, so I knew something was going on. I was getting, the RF coming back at me instead of going out of my antenna properly.
Yep. Bouncing back down the line and showing back up in the shack. That's not good. All right, well, let's just see. We'll do one last try here for check-ins, and see if there's any further check-ins, and anything else you want to talk about, we can talk about. This is KD2IIN, net control from the Hudson, the Sunday night All Things Natural Net. If there are any further check-ins, please call now. I caught it. All right, no further check-ins recognized at this time. Don, do you have anything else you want to talk about before we close the net out?
No, I just want to say have a good night, a good evening. I should say have a good evening, and 73. And I'll be clear, I guess. I mean, I don't know. There's nothing else to talk about.
Stick your head in the sand?
Right now. To me, anyway.
All right, very good. Well, thanks for joining and participating and supporting the net tonight, Don. I appreciate it. I'll check out your scanner some more. That's a pretty cool setup you got there. And I'll take a look at other parts of your website while I'm at it. And maybe some other people here that are watching the stream will as well. I hope you have a good evening, and we'll talk to you again soon. And glad we got your antenna issue sorted. 7-3s from KD2IIN.
73, K2QQV clear.
Perfect. And this is KD2IIN, and this has been a session of the Sunday night All Things Natural Net. I apologize about last week, but had some family stuff going on, a birthday party, and I did not get back to the net soon enough. Let's see, there's some announcements here. We have the Sunday night All Things Natural Net every Sunday night at 9 p.m. It's also streamed on my YouTube channel, the Pharmacy Seeds Network, as a live stream. And I usually put those back up later on so you can rewatch later if you want. What else? There was an announcement. Let's see, there's another net on this repeater that's Thursday nights at 8 p.m. That's run by K2JLB. That's the sort of rag-chew net, basically all sort of topics. Excellent net. And last week there was a ton of check-ins. Very cool net. So you should check that out as well if that's your thing. I'll drop for a sec. I'm trying to think what the other announcement was. It was important too.
What was the important stuff?
And there's another announcement I'm supposed to tell you, but I forget what it is now. And I don't have it written down, so I'll have to let it go. Anyway, this is KD2IIN closing the net and returning this repeater to regular amateur use. Thanks to Don for participation, and I hope everyone has a great evening. KD2IIN will be clear. I always feel relieved when I get off the radio part of this. Club meetings. That's part of it. Actually, I think that might have been it. Oh well. Close now. Thanks, Geeky. Already in the sticks. Yeah, you don't need to put your head in the sand, right? Well, I think I'm going to go cut out a little early tonight. Spend some more time with Jeremy. But thank you guys for coming and watching the stream. Thank you for your support. Always appreciate your chitter chatter and good comments. And hopefully next week we'll have more check-ins and a little more to talk about. And missing last week, I think, probably affected our check-in amount. So it is what it is. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming in, and I'll talk to you guys all soon. Hope you all have a good night. And as we say on the radio, 7 threes.